Hello, what's up? My name is Paul, and listen, in this video, I want to actually take some time to give you guys my 2022 SEO prediction. Before I get started, I just want to let you know I am one of the co-owners of Off the Clock LLC. It's a digital marketing agency where we focus solely on SEO. We've been in the SEO game since 2018. And this year, we're really going hard for our people and the clients that we currently serve and those who we'll be working with in the near future. But I wanted to take some time this day to kind of just give you guys what I believe will be what happens with SEO this year, and what I believe will happen for the companies that take advantage of it early on versus those who get left behind in the second half of the year. So this is what it is. I firmly believe that this is the year where a lot of companies, businesses, anybody that has a website really will find themselves in a predicament. Here's why. Because so many businesses, brands are going online, and because so many people have problems that they need solutions for, and y'all have the solutions, I believe the ones that figure out their SEO strategy in the first half of the year, the ones that get that implemented, and by the way, SEO being search engine optimization. So if I could kind of step back a little bit and explain what I mean by that, basically I would say it like this. If somebody that has a problem and they're trying to find the solution to that problem, if somebody Googles their problem, then Google will actually Google you. What do I mean by that? If somebody has an issue and they go on Google and they try to find the solution to their problem, then Google, as the middleman, the plug, the intermediary, will actually Google you and find the person that ranks the best. And they'll say, hey, this is the one that can most solve that person's problem. Because Google doesn't care about you. Google cares about the person who has the issue. And I think the companies that figure out their SEO first will be able to excel. Now, this is what I also think. I think that midway through the year, they will hit a random spot where a lot of companies will start to think about SEO and it won't just be a buzzword. I think a lot of businesses will start to think about SEO and it just won't be this thing that the person that put their website together was like, you should think about this in the future. And I think at that point, this is my prediction, at that point, halfway through this year. So let's go June, July. Halfway through this year, I firmly believe it may be too late for a lot of businesses. If your intention is to be in front of the people that are trying to find your solution, it might be too late. I think it might be too late to rank at the top. It doesn't mean you might not end up on page one, but it may be too late to actually be the premier solution. And here's why. It's not because you don't have the most skills. It's not because you don't have the most certifications. It's not because you're the best at actually doing the thing, but it's just because you're the least visible. It's because somebody has to make a decision about who they want to work with, and they're going to go on page one of Google or Yahoo, whatever search engine they're looking for, and they're going to make a decision. And Google's going to say, hey, this is who we recommend. And if you're not on the top 1 to 10, you're going to have a very difficult time. This is my prediction for SEO in 2022. I firmly believe if it hits July and you have not began to implement your SEO strategy, it may be too late. But I also have a solution if you're starting to think about it and you take this seriously. My solution is this. If you start to figure out, and by the way, we actually do provide, well, we have a premier program, by the way. So for the people that are our clients, they actually do have a high ticket offer where we work with them and we figure all that stuff out for them and we just solve it. But if you're not there, if you're not sure if that makes sense, if you just want to start at the basics, at the foundation, we have 2 resources that you can have access to. The first is our mini course. So we have a keyword mini course that kind of walks you through in 45 minutes how to figure out how to make keywords work. But on the second thing, we just finished putting together, because a lot of people said they wanted it. So we finished putting together a keyword challenge. It's over 5 days and you can walk away from it with hundreds to literally thousands of keywords that you can use for your blogs, your articles, your website, all that stuff. We also do have a live keyword challenge. Now the difference between the course and the live is live, you can have access to general and VIP, and you can ask us questions. You can be able to walk through us, and we can actually be able to give you access to us for 15 minutes to go through your strategy. There are solutions to it, but I do believe if it hits July, at the time of this recording, it's the end of February. If it hits July and you have not started to implement your SEO strategy, it may be too late. So don't take this and think, oh my gosh, I can wait. No, listen and allow the moment to let you know that because everything is going online, because a lot of people have issues, because people are constantly Googling for the solution to the problem they're having, it is your obligation to do everything you can do to show up in front of them. Ultimately, it comes down to this. If you feel as if you want to get more eyeballs on your website, if you feel as if you want to be able to have more people just calling you, if you feel as if you want to be able to make more money if you're a business, if you feel as if you want to serve more people and solve their problem because you think you have the best solution and you know you've invested energy and time to being able to craft it for your person, if this is you and if you're anything like this, it's time to get your SEO in order. That's what it is. It's time to get your SEO in order. Search engine optimization. Don't waste another moment, because the further you separate yourself from where you are right now to when your SEO is working, the more pain you will put your business and your customer in. Peace.